Hello, co-creators. I'm Kelly Keith. I'm a spiritual happiness life coach, and today we'll be doing a reading for Scorpios. Clear the energy. Let's get your oracle messages. This is your archetype, gods, goddesses, and angels of the light, higher self, source, deceased loved ones, ancestors, guys. Please give us a clear message. Remember, calling Scorpios higher self and guides. Remember, as I was saying, that all readings are not set in stone, that I am just reading your current energy that you are currently in right now to help guide you. Make sure you check with your own tarot cards and see if you get similar cards or similar messages. I always say this. And whoa. And nothing, like I said, everything changes. Everything is constantly changing, so nothing is set in stone. Okay, this is just your current energy. I already said that. If you found this, this is your sign. Calling Scorpios higher self and guides, please give us a clear message. Show us what Scorpio needs to. Oh, this one wants to come out. This was, oh, okay. Conjunction. I'm going to read it from the book for you, Scorpio, just to open up our reading. Okay, so let's find this for you. Conjunction. Oh wow, it's the very last card. Okay. Love, divine, union, infinity. It's the infinity symbol. Conjunctio is the great alchemical operation of love. During this stage, we witness the miraculous work of two opposites merging to create a unique third form. Sun and moon unite to reveal the entire cosmos. Black and white unite to reveal the spectrum of color. Unlike cogulatio, conjunctio represents a conscious and benevolent union, one that springs forth from awareness, acceptance, and devotion. It is not a compromise, but rather an activation, a holding of tension and presence that allows each of the entities to thrive and express themselves. Expressing conjunctio is one of the blessings of the human experience, whether the bond is with human nature or divinity. Recognize it by the stirring of your heart and an element of surprise. Through the opposites arises the infinite. Go deeper. Look at No 2A, the current standpoint of the, okay, I don't know what that is. The alchemist is patient and true to their own heart. Do not be fooled by preconceived images of what conjunctio looks like. Love is creative and therefore seeks new forms. Take note if this card appears in the vicinity of the chemical wedding or the Venus card. If so, the message of love is resonating loud and clear. Okay, so let's see. This might be a love reading. It was just an overall reading. So let me go ahead and pull a couple other source, deceased loved ones, ancestors, guides. Please give us a clear message. Whoa. You're experiencing a spiritual blessing. I don't take jumping cards, but jumping cards are good because they let us know that the deck is awake. Gods, goddesses, and angels of the light, higher self, source, deceased loved ones, ancestors, guides, calling. Scorpios, higher self and guides, please give us a clear message for Scorpio. Show us what Scorpio needs to see. Show us what Scorpio needs to see. You are experiencing spiritual blossoming. This was already trying to come out. Take a new direction and be open to new experiences. Okay, there's something to do with love here. So I'm going to pull a love card for you. True love, oracle messages. All right. Gods, goddesses, angels of the light, higher self, source, deceased loved ones, ancestors, guides, calling. Scorpios, higher self and guides. Frankincense. Please help give us a clear message. Show us what Scorpio needs to see. Show us what Scorpio needs to see. What love message does Scorpio need to see right now? Love is a creative energy. Yes, that is. It is. It is. Love is creative. Show us what Scorpio needs to see. All right, Scorpio. Whoa, that wasn't clear. Can I have a clear message, please? Nope. Reparenting yourself. Forgiveness. I forgive myself. I am forgiven. Okay, so luminosity and worthiness. Okay, so reparenting yourself, I want to read this one for you. Free yourself from the past so you are more able to give and receive love in the present. Some of the most difficult things to let go of in life are the emotional hurts and disappointments from childhood. As adults, these old wounds can block us and hold us back or cause us to repeat unhealthy patterns in our relationships. Naturally, we all know that it is impossible to go back and change what happened in the past. Maybe you have tried resolving the issue with the person or people concerned, or maybe you aren't even sure what it is that still weighs you down. This is exactly what I thought. But, okay, many people assume that childhood wounds only arise after serious mistreatment, such as violence in the home. But the truth is that it's often the less traumatic things that leave the greatest impression, something like a parent being stuck in a hospital on your birthday, or a sibling who always did better at school than you. This card has come up for you today because your child aspect needs you, your inner child, needs you to care for and reparent it now, even if you aren't aware of any specific experience or hurt. Your child aspect is saying, I need you. Follow the steps of the simple exercise below in order to enjoy a profound experience of healing and deep connection with the innocent and loving part of yourself. This will help you to be more open to loving and being loved as an adult. Requirements. A quiet place where you can sit or lie comfortably and uninterrupted. A pillow or cushion, around 15 minutes. Okay, make sure all your phones are off. Think back to your childhood. Okay, now imagine your child self facing you while hugging your child self in your mind, or you can actually hug yourself. I don't see you, Scorpio, doing this, but what I'm going to say is, it is important right now for you to free yourself from any past relationship issues from your past that you may be holding on to because you have a hard time letting go, Scorpio. I mean, let's just say it. You have a hard time letting go of people, places, and things that you once loved. And you may be in denial about that. You guys are the detectives of the zodiac. You guys are the most sexual, your motto is I desire. I mean, I know there's some relationships that maybe you missed out on now because of your actions as a child self of yours, like not child, but teenage self. Maybe because of that child self having to always fend for himself or herself on a regular basis to get the finer things in life or to just experience more. One of the parents leaving or, breakup or divorce and marriage really affected a Scorpio. Okay, so all I'm saying is you are worthy. You are experiencing a spiritual blossoming, so it's time to take a new direction and to be open to new experiences. Forgiveness is needed. You need to forgive yourself for losing those past relationships or for having commitment issues, Scorpio. I mean, let's just face it, A lot of Scorpios have a hard time with settling down with one person. And the ones of you that have, you and I both know that your mind does have a lot of lust in it. Whether it acts on that or not, that's not my business. But you and I know, all right? You struggle with thinking of one person, all right? Let's just call it what it is, Scorpio, all right? Woman, male or female here, you struggle. It's a struggle for you, okay? Whether you're doing it or not is irrelevant. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not judging, all right? God's Goddess. Let's pull you some tarot cards, see if we can confirm some of these oracle messages. God's Goddesses, angels, higher self, source, to see someone's ancestors, guys calling. Scorpio's higher self and guides, please give us a clear message for Scorpio. Please show us what Scorpio needs to see at this time in his or her love reading. Please show us what Scorpio needs to see about shining so bright and feeling worthy while looking at their reflection in the mirror. I see some rabbits here. That's luck. You have luck in love right now. If you forgive yourself, Scorpio, show us what Scorpio needs to see. Calling Scorpio's higher self and guides. Show us what Scorpio needs to see. All right. Clear message, please. Yeah, there you are. Knight of Cups. Romantic, emotional, dramatic, wanting to offer your love and romance and charm and And then we've got, wow. We've got the Death card here and the Tower card. I'm sorry, that's not. This is the Death card and the Devil card, Scorpio. Wow, it's release. Number 13 may mean something to you, Scorpio. Endings, transformation, and freedom. Look at that. In this deck, it's not called the Devil card, but you see that Phoenix? That's what made me think it was the Death card, but renewal is the Death card. This is crossing these two issues, and it's right next to the Knight of Cups, that romantic, Knight of Cups, emotional, dramatic, charismatic, offering love. But there's an ending and a transformation of something old and maybe beginning something new. Okay, Let me pull the rest of your cards. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. I got it. Okay. Oh, I just scratched myself. All right, Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio. What is going on? What is going on, Scorpio? Okay, so what I see for you is you're leaving one relationship for another. You're wanting to leave. Okay, so you're wanting. Okay, there is an ending because you offered your love to somebody. Or you are just in love with being in love. And that part of you is ending right now. But it's necessary that you release this and realize that you are worthy of love and forgive yourself, okay? Forgiveness needs to happen. It's all over your reading. Boundaries need to be made. Self-evaluation and change. You need to take a look at yourself and what you want in life right now, Scorpio. What is hidden from you is the endings, recovery, freedom, maybe recovery from an addiction. Your subconscious mind wants you to see that endings need to happen. You need to free yourself from past addictions, okay? And that also has to do with your central issues, because the Devil card is temptation. Like I was saying, you're tempted in your relationships to wander, have a wandering eye, or to cheat. Okay? So instead, you choose not to have a relationship, and it's time for self-evaluation about that, because you are worthy of love. You need to forgive yourself for past mistakes and ended relationships. You need to release yourself because of whatever failed, whatever devil energy or addictions failed, and because of those addictions made your relationships fail. In that romantic side, that Scorpio romantic, charming side of yourself die. Okay? This needs to end. The 10 of Swords is you needing new boundaries because there's 10 swords stabbing in your back. But in this case, it's not. It's just showing that you can walk away from that circle of swords that is protecting you. Okay? But it's endings and recovery and freedom, because those swords have been pulled out of your back already. In the traditional tarot, they're in your back. But in this deck, they're already out of your back. It's time to set boundaries for yourself and for you to be able to move on. Because the past is 5 of Swords, and it shows mistakes, melodrama. I'm not saying it right. Anyways, reassessment, thinking of things as black and white, okay? And then we have another 5, which is this change in your conscious position and in your past position, okay? So the subconscious position is that you're not seeing that the endings and recovery and freedom and setting boundaries needs to happen. Or you're not seeing that it already has happened. I mean, I don't know how you could not see that you're recovering from an addiction or from, a sex addiction, or it doesn't have to be a substance, you know? It could be spending too much money. It could be watching too much television. It could be all different things. Drinking, drugs, you know? Cheating, sex addiction. I already said that. Okay. In your conscious position, I see lack and worry of money. Okay. You don't need to do that. In your conscious position, you here in the Five of Pentacles are learning to ask for help. You know where to get your assistance from. You know how to make that money. And you're focused on consciously, you're focused on that right now, current energy. And then in your immediate focused energy, you're focused on offering love, being sensitive, opening your heart up, being more connected to your intuition. That is what your focus is guiding, letting your gut guide you, okay? In your self position, I see protection, preparedness, and resilience. I see the Nine of Wands. I see you protecting yourself. And you're tiring yourself out, okay, doing that. You just need to learn to connect with your guides and know that you are protected. You see that angel behind you. You don't have to put all those poles in the ground to protect yourself. You are guided. You are protected at all times. I see here for what the world sees, or what the world is like around you right now. I see balance. They see you as being balanced, self-control, moderation. You're a compromising person. That's good to see. Your hopes and fears is moving on. Scorpio, really? Really? Come on, Scorpio. Relief? You get relief from moving on. Your hope and moving on. It's a hope and a fear, yes. So I see where your mindset is at. It is on moving on, but it's a hope and a fear, and you need to be aware of that it is a fear to move on as well. Even though you may be doing it happily, you need to realize the positive side of moving on. Opening your heart again in your focus position, that Page of Cups energy. Giving messages of love and opening your heart up. Okay, you need to focus on that energy. That's where your focus needs to be. Setting boundaries for yourself, because I see here it's the Three of Swords and your outcome in 3 weeks. And this momentum is pretty strong. And usually tarot readings do not give you a prediction. They just read your current energy. Okay? But in this case, if the momentum is strong, and you can see it in the reading, then in 3 weeks from now, I see you forgiving yourself and healing from sorrow. In 3 weeks from now, I see you getting the truth of your illusions and revelation to secrets that were unknown that help you heal. And you becoming that King of Swords, which does have ice around his heart, but yet at the same time, he's very analytical, knowledgeable, objective, and very respected, highly respected person. But you need to release that from your heart. Being truthful, analytical, and outspoken. Be careful of being overworked and overstressed and having an imbalance. Gods, goddesses, and angels of the light, higher self, source, deceased loved ones, ancestors, guys, please give us a clear message for Scorpio. Please show us what Scorpio needs to see. Just happened here. Show us the outcome. Show us what you can show us. What advice can you give Scorpio in 3 weeks from now, after they have forgiven themselves and healed from all this sorrow, getting the truth of things and having, whoa, okay, I'm gonna take that as that was your message, Scorpio. That was a lot. That was a lot already, you know? This was a really tough reading right now. You know, we are in Mercury retrograde, so be careful. Exes could be coming back, or you could be haunted by thoughts of exes because they're thinking of you as well. So just clear that shit out, Scorpio. All right, so that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed your message. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified when I post new videos, because that helps. All right, and bye for now, Scorpio.